Psalm 136. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of gods, for his steadfast love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of lords, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who alone does great wonders, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who by understanding made the heavens, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who spread out the earth above the waters, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who made the great lights, for his steadfast love endures forever. The sun to rule over the day, for his steadfast love endures forever. The moon and stars to rule over the night, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who struck down the firstborn of Egypt, for his steadfast love endures forever, and brought Israel out from among them, for his steadfast love endures forever. With a strong hand and an outstretched arm, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who divided the Red Sea in two, for his steadfast love endures forever, and made Israel pass through the midst of it, for his steadfast love endures forever, but overthrew Pharaoh and his host in the Red Sea, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who led his people through the wilderness, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who struck down great kings, for his steadfast love endures forever, and killed mighty kings, for his steadfast love endures forever. Sihon, king of the Amorites, for his steadfast love endures forever, and Og, king of Bashan, for his steadfast love endures forever, and gave their land as a heritage, for his steadfast love endures forever. A heritage to Israel his servant, for his steadfast love endures forever. It is he who remembered us in our low estate, for his steadfast love endures forever, and rescued us from our foes, for his steadfast love endures forever. He who gives food to all flesh, for his steadfast love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of heaven, for his steadfast love endures forever. The resounding theme of this psalm is not hard to see. His steadfast love endures forever. All 26 verses conclude this way. Why does this psalm display such apparent redundancy? Because everything in us is hardwired to believe that his love could come to an end at any time, that it is not steadfast, but faltering, that he is like us. Throughout the psalm, therefore, we are reminded of God's repeated acts of deliverance for his people down through history. And each time we are told why the Lord rescued his people. For his steadfast love endures forever. He does not deliver because his people deserve it. He does not save us because we impress him. He delivers because this is who he is toward wayward sinners. Do you feel like you have used up God's reserve of love for you? Do you not realize that the more you need of his love, the more his heart gives it? His steadfast love endures forever. There is no ceiling to it, no end of the line. He gives himself, all of himself, to you, all of you. The 18th century theologian Jonathan Edwards preached, his essence being love, he is, as it were, an infinite ocean of love, without shores and bottom, yea, and without a surface. Those that God is pleased to make the objects of his love, let them be who they will, or what they will, never so mean, never so great sinners, they are the objects of a love that is infinitely full and sufficient. His love endures forever. Beyond our failures, beyond our resentments, beyond our disgust with ourselves, beyond the love of any friend, Jesus Christ came for us and died for us. He secured the permanence and demonstrated the depths of God's heart of love for sinners. Jesus proved it. His steadfast love endures forever.